let's talk about auto fighting and how you can use it to better actively grind. Hey, Levians, it is Sister Grad here. Hopefully having a great day. I'm having a great day. I am over here on my alt account because I am in the process of working on the next part of my Noob to Pro for Weapon Fighting Simulator. And I wanted to show y'all a nifty little trick that I've kind of worked out from playing with my alt account and on my main account so that you can use the auto fight to be able to grind more effectively while you're playing the game. So if you haven't already, please make sure you smash the like button, do the same as the subscribe button. I greatly appreciate it. It helps me out a lot. So, first things first, auto fighting, what does it do? It is basically the best way to AFK in this game. Well, not the best, but if you get on your sword, you turn on auto fighting, your character will now go around the zone. It will pick an enemy and it'll start attacking it. Pretty simple, correct? Okay, good. It'll automatically also pick up the rewards. But the bad thing about auto fight is that it will attack random enemies. So it's not as effective as, say, you know, sitting in front of the one boss next to the hatching. So I'm going to show you how to utilize this because it's actually really nice for farming, especially in a zone where you can one-shot the mobs. So unfortunately, this account cannot one-shot this zone, but I will be able to kind of show y'all what I am talking about. So as you can see, it's already going over to the Q chest, and I don't have a lot of chi. But I do. So what I'm going to actually do is while the auto fight is running around and collecting stuff, I'm going to start clicking on my next target that I want to go to. And so what it's going to do is the auto fight's already programmed to go and run and pick up the drops. That's what it does. Now it started trying to attack that Mega Scorpion because it's a part of it. But what I can do, because I'm actively grinding right now, is I can tell it, hey, go back to this. I'm not done with that. Again, it's going to try and go over to another one, but because there's drops coming out of the zombie, it will come back and I can continue to attack it. So this is actually super, super helpful because what I'm going to do is I'm going to time lapse both the just letting it run on its own, and then I'm also going to time lapse me forcefully trying to do stuff. And keep in mind, this is not even my main account. Like, main account does really well. I can do this. I usually leave it on the auto fight all night, and then when I'm really wanting to grind like spells, I will manually take over and I'll leave the auto fight on. Just to show y'all kind of how that this is kind of a really cheesy way to be able to farm bosses and also the chi chest. So give me just a moment. I'm going to clear out all my drops that I already have, and we'll get started. Alright, so it has been 10 lovely minutes. This is what we have, so I will go ahead and screen grab this at the end and we can compare. I'm going to spend the next 10 minutes basically autoing this, or manually doing this, so this is going to be fun. So Alrighty, so it's been about that time, so let's kind of compare there. Alright, so as you can see from the footage, so we have the original timer, and I did have more of a friend boost during the second part, but here is the deal. I was able to control more of where we were going, so I was able to get not just 10% more. This is significantly more in that 10 minutes of time. So if you are willing to sit and basically manually try and override your auto fight, you actually can get more rewards. So it's actually more beneficial, especially if you are trying to grind, to basically try and override your auto fight. Now, I don't know if y'all noticed, anytime I was clicking on a unit to attack it, if the auto fight, say for example, I'm attacking this Mega Scorpion, was very much so trying to go attack something else. So that's kind of okay. There was moments I would also hit like a chest nearby just to kind of get some more items on the ground to spawn, because it's going to prioritize picking things up off the ground. That's how they have this coded, and I've been watching it long enough to know that it wants to go after that. So kind of keep that in mind, that if it keeps trying to go across the map, maybe hit something really small nearby and kill it. Like, it's going to attack that right there. That's fine. I'll let that do that. And I'm going to go back to the Mega Scorpion. So just kind of keep that in mind while you're using this. It's really nice. I use it on my main account all the time to farm up millions of chi while I'm trying to also spell farm. So if you're having difficulties with, or this is too much, I understand. I just kind of wanted to give you all the option of this is something I kind of figured out while I've been playing the game, because otherwise, if you're manually doing this, you're manually having to walk around, and sometimes you miss stuff, and having the auto feature of being able to auto pick up makes farming so much easier in this game. That's kind of one of the things I don't like, is when you have to manually pick up stuff. It's super, super annoying. So, Plebs, I know this was kind of different. I know it's a slightly more effective way to grind, but just some information for you. So hopefully you found this helpful, and hopefully you have a good grind. My individual crew, y'all are awesome as always, and I will see y'all next time. Bye!